Start recording. Start recording. Vlogging, buddy. You're vlogging. Okay. Huh? Oh, you're excited, right? Let's go. Oh, thank you for coming in. Namyan's already got her Valentine's flowers all potted up. Had water delivery today. Had a Lazada delivery today. Oh, Jake, slow down. So, anyway, Jake's vlogging, and I thought I'd just go live for a bit. Wait a minute. Wait. And Blackie and Brownie are not happy that we're going along, but uh, Brownie's just not ready for all this yet. She will be. Blackie can handle it for sure, but I can't handle them both, if you know what I mean. I cannot handle them both. AZ, good vibes. Got to love Thailand. Hello. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out the newest vlog from Got to Love Thailand, man, I posted that up and shared it on the Teacher Thomas Facebook page as well. You guys really need to go check out that channel, man. And you know me, I wouldn't send you somewhere that I didn't think you'd like. So yeah, good gentleman, got great attitude about being an immigrant here in Thailand, you know. So I think you'll enjoy it. He's got some awesome skills, man. Check out that newest vlog. Got a really cool intro. So I can't wait to see more from Got to Love Thailand. And I love that title because I use that I use that phrase all the time. And then I see this channel, so go check that out. Bad Badger in the house. How's the stream? Oh shit, we're getting ready close to get the dogs. He is strong, guys. And he's vlogging. He's got Jake. Wait. Sit. Jake, sit. Good boy. He's rolling. Wait. He's too excited to sit very long. He's rolling here. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. He's rolling here on the Hero 9, waterproofed up. Maybe get some water today. Okay, wait. Ah, Jake, you're ready. So yeah, it might be difficult for me to kind of follow you guys. I can't really highlight your comments, but I can see them at all times. So yeah, thank you for coming in, Mr. Badger. Hope all is well in Phang Na. Morning, Thomas. And all. Hope all is well. William Pullenhouse. Thank you, William. Thank you for coming in. I don't know if this chat's going to scroll automatically or what it's going to do, but you can see I kind of got both hands. One on the gimbal, one on Jake. And here's where we might get a little rowdy. We do not like this German Shepherd that we're fixing to come across, but they keep him pinned up. Let's get over here to the side of the road. Guys, they just broke ground over here, man. Started planting a lot of different trees, bananas and mangoes and stuff. So we got a lot of farm ground yet out here by our village. And wait, Jake, wait. Good boy. Very nice bungalow resort right here by us, guys, right here. 500 baht a night. And they got monthly rates that are unbelievable, like 3,500 baht a month or something. It's crazy, but they're very comfortable little bungalows, air conditioned, right? 24 hours. And they also have car rentals here right on this curve. Very often right here in this little drive on the left, they'll have car rentals sitting right there. So it's pretty cool little resort. I made a video in there before. I think it's just the video was called A Walk Around the Neighborhood. Yin and I went walking. There's that shepherd. Uh-oh, we're going to tear up the ground here now. Aren't we, Jake? We have to tear the earth up and let them know. Oh. No. Jake. Good boy. Go pee on it. Good boy. Did you get a good shot of that? You got it on super view, Jake? All right. All right, we're on super view. It's another set of dogs right here. Beautiful homes here, by the way, guys. Beautiful. They're all new. This one right here, they just finished this gated fence here a while back. So, and this is our little local lake right up in here where we're going. Yeah, we're grateful to have that couple days of monsoon rain, because I tell you, this time of year, things can really start losing the green and you lose a lot of leaves, right? But having that really good measurable rainfall in dry season, according to Kun Rang Sant, Majak Kurun Tep, who follows the channel, he may be in the stream already. But he said, you know, that really makes for an excellent mango season, because mangoes come off in dry season, right? That's when they ripe, the majority of them, right? But when you have that big rain, you know, when it's not expected, right when they're really pumping up, I guess, yeah. And I've seen some giant mangoes already, guys. So cool, cool. Jake, before we go in here at the lake, here's a lake right here, guys. The view that we have from our upper deck there at the house. I want to take you up here. They just redid all this road, of course. Oh, Jake, he's strong. I want to show you this little creek runs through here. Right now, before it wasn't excavated at all. It just looked like a really natural stream, growed up jungle stream. But they came in and did all this excavating, and I'm so grateful that they left the bamboo, because that's just a huge set of bamboo right there. It's so cool. So they was able to leave that on both sides of the creek. But now, man, we get rainy season next year, guys. This thing's going to fill up nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's always got current, even in dry season. You know, it runs quite a ways. It's a pretty good creek, and it actually doesn't run into the lake over here. It goes on through. I think it runs all the way into the sea down there. By Pala Beach there. I think it comes out into that canal. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't feed the lake. See, it's over here on the right, and it weaves its way around this lake and goes on through. There's a lot of nice farmland here, and see these houses that they've just built, guys. They're amazing houses, right? None of them are old right through there on that side of the road. I'd say no more than 2 years for all of them. But this one right here that we're close to now was just finished a few months ago. And there's spirit houses, of course, here surrounded by banana trees, and you know, you got a lot of mixed palm nut bushes. Just a beautiful, beautiful area. And from what I understand, on this side of the creek here, by the lake, you get out here, it's all the big area of property, all owned by one owner over here, right? So it's a huge, huge area. They do have another lot by those houses we just went by that's frontage, road frontage there. Right before you get to the curve going into our village, there's a sign up for a lot for sale right there. So there's still another place to build with a view of that lake. You can see the excavation they did here. And guys, I'm overdue to get in here. I made a vlog on this place, but there was also like 3 or 4 different smart house style modern villages in the vlog. So the vlog was way too long. So I'm going to do one just strictly on this. It's called the Daewee home. Daewee. And they're all smart houses, guys, with the highest modern tech in there. Not just the solar cell, but the attic fan cooling systems, the hot water system. There's no on-demand hot water in the showers. It's all one big unit downstairs. You know, got all digital readouts and everything. It's really, really cool, guys. And so they're nice homes. There's 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom. They got their own little clubhouse and a pool. It's nothing big, but you can see the rural lifestyle that you would be living in a very, very modern, brand new, gated 24 hours a day security village. So I'm going to get over there and just focus on the smart house technology. And they've got a model home that's furnished, so it really makes for a nice tour. You know what I mean? So I'll get back in there. Yeah, this is where a lot of fishermen come in. I think they normally pay the property owner like 20 baht per day to fish here, but they'll line up, you know, 10 poles. It's mostly planin, tilapia, but there is platok. There is catfish in there. There's also snakehead. Forgot how you say that one in Thai. Snakehead fish, right? So there are fish in there, but it's not like a stocked, one of the stock lakes, fishing resorts that are stocked, and you pay a pretty good price to fish there, but then you can take, so many kilos with you and stuff. There are a lot of fishing resorts in Thailand. This is not one of those. It's just a natural lake or a big pond, whatever you prefer. But all this property that's connected to the backside, like I see the owners walking from my house. I've got really good single scope binocular, right? Spotting glass. And I like to watch the waterfowl and stuff is amazing here in Thailand. A lot of species I'm not familiar with. So I like to sit up there on the upper deck with my spotting scope, and I'll oftentimes see them walking right. I can see right here at this corner from our house. I can see right here at this corner. It's wide open right here. And so they're right now it's pretty much all growed up, but before there's a big farm crop of some kind on top of the hill there, and I could see the owners walking all the way around their property, right? So pretty cool, pretty cool. But I mean, they did none of this like this. I'm telling you, this was just a natural jungle creek. Like it was not deep and wide at all, like it is now. So it's really cool. And like I say, see, it bypasses the lake. This is the end of the lake right there. So it continues to go. I'll have to look on Google Earth and try to figure out. I bet it connects to that canal down there. I'd almost imagine it does. It could feed into another lake, though. Who knows, right? There may be an actual reservoir on the other end of this at the mouth of the creek or something, but I'm not sure. But you can see that Daewee home property pretty well from this angle. I can't zoom in on the StreamYard app that I'm using here. But Jake does love to swim, so let's see. Today might be the day. There's no soy dogs around. He could run off on me. That's the problem. And then Namyan's going to be upset. But see what we can do. Let him get a little lean here. Okay, Jake, stay. Good boy. Looks like somebody been cooking. You feeling me? Got their little charcoal pan. Yeah. So they will. Thai people come out here and spend hours, with tons of poles. And yeah, they'll take quite a few fish home with them. And I'm pretty sure that's right, like 50 baht for the day of, or 20 baht, I'm sorry, for the day of fishing. What do you think? He hasn't been in the water in a long time, guys. Last time he was swimming, it was in the ocean. And he's not a ocean dog, so he didn't know he couldn't drink it. And he drank too much of it, got dehydrated on me. I was like, God, I can't take that dog to the beach. He does love water. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. Huh? You want to make a movie? Huh? I'm just so... I know if I let him go, he's probably going to bail for a bit, but we'll see. Oh, I can't break that stick. Look at stick. Look at stick. Oh, you want to go swimming? Huh? You want to go swimming? Like, please, it's been a long time. Let's see if I can find a stick that you can actually fetch, huh? Huh? You want to get the stick? I got the stick. Oh, that's that old rotted piece of bamboo. Okay, here we go. There. Arr, 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 arr. Now get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. It's like it's been a while. Get it, Jake. Good boy. Get it, Jake. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Huh? Yeah, you got the Hero 8 on. You're okay for water, buddy. Well, just don't get in the weeds, though. Jake, where's the stick? Jeez, trying to break these sticks here. A little bit of a struggle for the old man. Oh, here we go. What am I looking at? Oh, Jake. Get it. Get it, Jake. Get it, boy. Get it. That's a sinking stick. Sorry, Jake. Yeah, that one was waterlogged. A little too petrified, huh, Jake? Let's see what this fisherman's got stuck in the ground here. There we go, Jake. Arr, 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 arr. Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Get it. Get it, boy. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. Go get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Good boy. Get it, Jake. Huh? It's been a while, guys. It's okay. Get it, huh? He's a little worried. He's like, I haven't had my feet off the ground in a while. You know what I mean? Good boy. Good boy, Jake. Get it, Jake. Huh? My wife's probably watching. Jake, come on, come on. What's over there? You want to go hunting for fish? Okay, get out and shake. Get out and shake. Good boy, shake. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, ready? We'll get better out of here in just a second. That's to warm up to getting those feet off the ground. Oh, what's it, Jake? What's this? Oh, Jake, it's a good stick. Ah, your size, huh? In case you can get it broke. Come loose, would you? Jake, Jake. Arr, 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 arr. Here, here you go. Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Get it, buddy. Get it. It's okay. You can get it. Go swimming, Jake. Go swimming. You know you can do it. Get it, Jake. Get it. Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Still a little leery. It's been a long time, Grandpa. Huh? I just have to let him get out there and swim naturally. Anyway, let's see if I can get up here in the shade. I think he'll be okay. We don't have, good boy. He's looking to get a stick, but he's like, I don't know about those out there in the deep water now. Huh? He gets deep real quick here. Oh, good boy. You got it. Good boy. Good boy. He brought us one, guys. Good boy. Oh, you like the board stick, huh? Oh, that's a good one, Jake. Oh, no, it's probably going to sink. Ready? Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake. Where'd it go? Get it, Jake. Get it, boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Got the scent of it now, right? But this one's a sinker. So it's not too good for going deep. Ready, Jake? Ready? No, song. Get it, Jake. Get it, boy. Oh, it went deep. It's not that one. Get it, Jake. Get one of those sticks out there. It's like, I'm not ready to go deep yet. Huh, Jake? Good boy. Let me sit you guys down a minute. How's that? You got a view or? Probably. Good boy. Oh, don't shake at the camera. Oh. Huh? I know. It's been a while, huh? Look at this one, Jake. Look at this one. Get it, Jake. Get it, boy. Get it, Jake. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Okay, you ready to go walk? Let's go sit in the shade for a minute, huh? Good boy. Oh my God, you're looking at the fish here, Jake. Not the best angle there, was it? It's all right. We'll get some footage out of it. Let's go over here. Oh, that's too much work. I didn't want to work. It's my day off. You want to roll in the dirt, get real dirty, and make Grandma mad? Huh? You want to roll in the dirt? So you have to get a shower at home? Huh? All right, Jake. Let's just chill out for a minute, okay? How about right here? Stay, Jake. Oh, good boy. Huh? Get out of that sun for a minute. Ooh, that wind feels good. Okay, let's see. GoPro, stop recording. Yeah, it's working. I'll dry that lens in a minute. See what you got on your first swim vlog, Jake. I'll play some music or something so you don't hear Triple T rambling. Huh? We don't like those rambling vloggers. We like dog vloggers. They don't have to talk. They don't have to read comments. Huh? Good boy. All right, guys. I can see you a little bit now. I'm in the shade. Oh, beautiful area. But yeah, our house view is like right there. Actually, if I could zoom in, you'd know exactly. It's right there. That roof right in there. So this is our view. And I don't know. You never know. But this all being one owner back in here, and it's all farm ground for a long ways, it probably won't be developed anytime in the future. But then again, this might have been part of the farm too. I don't know, right? And that's major development. So And they just did this creek too. So this is probably public waterway. I'm pretty sure the creek is. The lake is privately owned, but I'm pretty sure all the creeks in Thailand pretty much are public. So any Thai person can come down here and fish or, do whatever they want to do. You don't even have to have a license to fish in Thailand, which I love that. Even as a foreigner, you don't need a license. So, used to be that way in America years and years ago. Nobody ever worried about license. You just, you harvested what you need. You didn't over harvest, right? Sit you guys down here by Jake a minute, and then I'll get your comments. I want to smoke a cigarette, but I do need to seriously think about quitting again. That feel good, Jake? That wind feels good, huh? Feels good. Nose into the wind, probably smelling all kinds of females. All right, let's see what I can see here. Got to get these shades off. I don't even know if there's anybody watching. So blinded by all that sun there for a while. What you crying about, huh? He's about to come off that stick, but I think it'll be okay. It's okay, buddy. Just rest, huh? You want to lay down? I know you're going to be ready to go home in a minute. Okay, let's see. Whoa, I believe that says 12 people watching. Thank you very much. Got Andy Stubbs in the house. Mr. Mitch, Double M, he is here. William Poole. Thank you guys, man. What is this? I can almost see that. Hello, Thomas. Maybe Jake wants to swim in Jumped In. Yeah, he might like Jumped In. He does like the ocean now. At first, he was like, what in the world? Like, I've been around a lot of lakes up in the Kona Yoke, beautiful lakes and waterfalls and creeks, and he's a swimmer, but he got to the ocean. He's like, wait a minute, these waves, and yeah, and he started drinking it. I'm like, you can't drink salt water, buddy. Not good for you. Okay, but anyway, Robert McInasia's in the house. Thank you, sir. The usual suspects. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So we're gonna head on back here pretty quick. You can see Jake's not happy about this standing still crap. He wants to go pee and smell stuff, right? You want to go smell all the grill dogs that's been running through here, buddy? Huh? Okay, let's hang on a second, guys. Let me try to change this. You see him? No. Where the hell are we? There we are. Let's sit. Such a good dog. I'll go. Wait. Okay. I'll duck a little bit. Good. Now, it automatically flips. What I love about this camera, turn it upside down, it films straight up. Okay. GoPro, start recording. Thank you, camera. Shit, things are working today. Let's get that angle, Jake. Wait. This time we can go up. Shit, guys, I need the other hand. I'll get a little bit of his jaw, more of an upward angle. That was the first time I tried it with the camera up here for the swimming, so I'll have to see how that footage turned out. All right, you ready? Let's go. Let's go pee on it, Jake. No, let's go back this way. Come on. Jake. Yeah, let's go this way. Good boy. Come on. All right. Go home. Tell Grandma we didn't do anything wrong, okay? Don't worry about us. What are you eating, grass? Gotta have your little vegetarian diet right now. He has thousands and thousands of baht of healthy food in him, for sure. Tons. He's a big eater. He's not done growing. He's a little over 3 years old. Turned 3 years September. Well, that's quite a bit over. 3.5 years old. Time flies. But his daddy is even bigger. Now, obviously, Blackie's quite a bit smaller, so he may not get as big as his daddy, but I can still see the difference. He's still filling out for sure. He may not get any taller, but he's definitely going to be broader. Okay, I don't know if all of your audience wants to watch you eat grass all day, or would they rather like you to show them something, Jake? Okay, let's not hug the edge of the rim. Yeah, let's wander about, shall we? Let's go over here by this tree. Catch a little shade now and again. Pretty warm today, guys, but the breeze is nice. But direct sun is pretty hot. All right, there you go. There you go. We were here. There you go. Little scratch. Little scratch. Let them know. Okay, go over here. Jake, I'm walking you. You're not walking me, remember? He's so powerful. Come on. Good boy. This is where he said hello to a bunch of fishermen in one of his very first vlog, actually. There was some people here fishing, and they really like Jake. Of course, most Thai people, they love Labrador, and they can all say Labrador, right? Thai people know the word Labrador. He's just a mix. Anyway, yeah, beautiful, beautiful area to call home. And we're, about a maybe 6-minute drive in the truck to the open mic, and of course on Blackie, Kawasaki, 4 minutes, right? But we're not far from the coast. Matter of fact, you can see the coast, but the grass is so tall. You can see it from my upper balcony. You can see all the hotels there to the south. We're facing north right now, away from the coast. But yeah, it's pretty impressive how they did this creek, and I'm so glad they were able to leave all that giant bamboo. I love giant bamboo. Something about it was so foreign to me, for years, and now it's everywhere. It's just like majestic when you get in bamboo forest. And boy, the insects can sure get loud. I know a lot of those guys that have jungle experience, especially jungle warfare experience, right? We've all seen it in the movies, but the guys that really lived it will tell you, yeah, you get back into bamboo and palm and really thick brush, right? You got to hold your ears. They're so loud. I mean, I've heard them so loud that it's like, how would you ever, I guess you could try to meditate to it or something, block everything else out except that. It's like unbelievably loud. But here, obviously, these are just patches of bamboo. It's not like you're in the jungle. You can still hear them, though. I mean, they got cicadas and all kinds of crazy insects here for sure. Crazy, loud insects. Quite a few natural fauna and flora back in here. I don't know what all these flowers are. A badger, if you're still in the house, you know what these are. Badgers are amazing at gardening. I love this one over here, guys. We got to walk over here and take a look at all of these little things. Are beautiful. The small ones. Trying to dodge them, but I love these right here. Look at that. Down here, nowhere. Surrounded by banana stalks. Nice little spirit house, and you could tell it's been landscaped. There's another one there. Yeah, it's another one of the same flowers. I don't know what those are. They look like kind of in a tulip family, or I mean, they're definitely a bulb, right? Like a perennial. They come back every year from. I don't know. I really haven't studied plants and trees that well in Thailand. Now, back in Missouri in the Ozarks, I could tell you almost the style of every tree that we come across in the forest, right? But here, still pretty ignorant on all of it. So much different, night and day different than where I'm from. Where I'm from. And then when I go home, I'm like, wow, it's just so different here. Like Thailand seems normal. And then when I get home, I'm like, this is a weird place. I mean, just the layout of the land. It's just so, I don't know. They're both beautiful, but I think you come accustomed to tropical life, and man, you just get spoiled by it, right? Got this stuff all year long. You're never wearing winter coats or anything, right? and you're just roaming around looking at, and Thai people love selfies. Like selfies are huge in Thailand. So just roadsides, I think we're getting ready to do a deuce, Chris. Go ahead, buddy. It's the side of the road. Nobody's going to care. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Which way's north, Jake? There you go. That's right. That's how we do that. Okay. We're going to cut that scene out. But anyway, yeah, I forget what I was rambling about. But anyway, tell him, Jake. You ready to go see the shepherd? Huh? Close it out. Come on. Andy Stubbs in the house. I don't know if the chat's scrolling by itself. I can't remember how it does here. Yeah, I'm reading it. And Chris came in, and Richard Travel came in. Thank you. Robert Mack, man, got Brock, William Poole. You guys rock. AZ's always good vibes. Oh, that was my fault, not Jake's. Okay, here we go. Let's rock and roll, Jake. Huh? Let's go on back. Ooh. Come on, get out of the road. All right, Jake, let's go this way. This way. Left turn, Clyde. Come on. Hey, Jake, home. Cop on, Lao. Huh? Bye, Loy. Building something else over there. That's a new one going up. Land is so expensive, guys. Just, I would just recommend if you want to buy, you need to talk to a guy that's got the handle on YouTube. Dangerous to Big Mouth. That's his channel handle. Talk to him. And if you want to buy, you need the buyer's protection. But I just recommend people lease land. You know, it's just up to you. Now, my good friend called Big Brother Foreign and Joe, you know, he made an investment, but that's, you know, it's just a lot, right? He bought a lot to build a house on, which, I mean, that's great, right? And he's like me, he's not concerned about it all being in his name or whatever, right? He wants to leave something for someone he cares about anyhow, and we can't take it with us. But there are, like, you can get nice pieces of property and just lease it for 30 years. So if you want a couple of rye and you want to make your own botanical garden and, you know, a little jungle paradise with trails and stuff, look at these homes. You know what I'm saying? Just lease it, man. It's very affordable to lease land and do a 30-year contract. Stipulated you can be renewed twice with no more than, say, a 3% increase each time or something, right? You can do those things. And Dangerous to Big Mouse, you know, they deal with a lot of rental properties and stuff too. So even so they're real estate, right? They still know about a lot of properties. So that's a guy I would recommend you talk to. His company's called Siri Broker Ltd. Siri Broker in Banchang. Oh, here we go. Wait. Did I say GoPro start recording? I don't remember. Is Jake's camera's running? Shit, I don't remember. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Do we have any loose? Jake, you're outnumbered 5-1, buddy. Look at that hair standing up on his back. Come on. You're about to kill me. Huh? Working off some of them biscuits and gravy, ain't I? Whoa. My angle was terrible on that, guys. Sorry. But Jake's angle will be good if I have the camera running. I don't remember. Did I say GoPro start recording? Wait. Sit. Stay. GoPro stop recording. Yeah, it was running. Awesome. GoPro start recording. Cool beans. Jake got the footage on that action. Anyway. Yeah. Whoa, what's happened to his chest harness? Where's our camera pointing at? The camera's okay. The chest harness is got twisted. Well, we don't have it on his back at the moment, so he's jumping around, doing some Houdini moves there. On you, Jake. Be on it. Go ahead. Was she right there? Is that where she was? Okay. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, thank you, Jake. I really wanted dirt all over my feet. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, here's the info on this resort if you guys want to Google it or anything, right? I'm pretty sure they have a Facebook page. The English version is just basically says Bonchong Resort. It's pretty cool. It's very, very well decorated and very peaceful in there. They do have a restaurant and a pool, but I mean, obviously they've been without customers for a long time compared to normal. I mean, you get domestics, right? But nothing like, I mean, there's a lot of rooms, a lot of bungalows, and then they have the hotel style room too. So what are we doing now? No? Oh, found something to eat. Jake, no, you don't know what that was, do you? Huh? You might get sick. Jake, no eating other people's stuff. Gosh, I hope it wasn't something planted. It better not have been. We had a dog die right here at the entrance into the village the other day. I got a call from a neighbor, and I know the owner down there, German man, who loves his dogs, and kind of final conclusion of maybe ate rat poison, but you know, you never know what people might throw out. The dog haters out there, unfortunately. Let's not tell Jen about this one. He ate something. I don't know what it was. He ate something completely gone in the belly. So let's walk on past here a minute. I don't want to go too far because there's some dogs that Jake really likes to fight up here. When he gets out, he heads right up here and says, let's get it on. So you can begin to see the lake. We just walked around. Now, this lot down below the road here, when we moved here September 2019, was nothing but short grass because they'd been doing a bunch of excavating. It looked like they were going to build some more homes down in there. I could see a swimming pool over there. See, they put a swimming pool in. Can you see that? So they had plans with this underneath, which would be across from our house. You know, you never know. They might build a 3-story in front of us here. Who knows, right? We're just renting, so we're not that concerned about it. Anyway, just in the last rainy season that we had, all these trees that you see that are blocking the view of the lake, they've all just grown in like a few months. That's how fast the jungle grows in the bottoms, you know. You get those bottoms that have been excavated, and then the next thing you know, you got 20-foot tall trees in a few months. It's crazy, guys. I've never seen anything like it. Thailand's got some fertile soil. You see all that? I mean, literally, guys, the lake was full view from the road here. That's how there was nothing there. It was all graded off, and you can see they brought in some fill over there. And look at that big house they built. Nice 2-story backside facing the lake, right? So it's just an amazing piece of property, but I'm just always amazed after the rainy season how much stuff grows. Like we all think of the jungles and all that deep in the forest, but you think about the bottom ground, how fast it changes into a jungle. It's like, holy smokes. Yeah, we still got a good view from up above, you know, because we can see over, but the trees are getting to be to a point where they're blocking a lot of our lake view. But what are you going to do? They'll probably come in and do some more excavating this stuff for too long. They can take down them trees with the equipment they use, like they're not even there. Let's get out of the road, Jake. Wait, God dang it, Jake, that's my sore arm. Jake, slow, slow. Yeah, slow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your family's going to want to come play with you. Wait. Your camera's still rolling, so that's good. Let me get the gate closed. Okay. Let's wait for the gate to close, and then Grandma will open the door. Getting a good angle there. Yeah, camera looks good. All right. You mad at me, I bet you, aren't you, huh? Why didn't you take me with you? Huh, Bucky? That's a bunch of crap, isn't it? Brownie's got to go chew on Jake's cheek skin all the time like some kind of a leech. Jake's life has really changed for the worse since we adopted our newest dog. She's just a pest. She's like a little wound tight, like a little terrier or something. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You show everybody your sad face? Blackie? Oh, Gimbal. Jeez. Good boy, Jay. Huh? Go get a drink? Did he drink water? Good. Show everybody how thirsty you was, huh? Good boy, Jake. You want to go upstairs, Jake? Jake, come up, up, up. Wife's been cleaning all day at home on her day off. I told her this morning, why don't you just relax? I made a movie, spent a couple hours putting that Silver Lake Vineyard video together, and I'm so happy I did too, because I really didn't know how that was Mr. Mitch's old stomping ground. So it made me feel really good when Mr. Mitch said, thank you for showing me that. Like I rode my motorcycle through there all the time, right? That's what's so rewarding about making these videos. And a lot of people have serious, deep connections to this country. And there's a lot of people that haven't been here that still feel that connection, just by watching other vloggers and stuff. So it's all good, man. Larry, can you get me a water? Thank you, please, and thank you. I must sit down. How long did that take, our little walk? Well, 41 minutes. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. Yeah, man. Hit me up, Mr. Mitch. Rock on. Heck yeah. Let's get that set up. That'll be a, oh my God, Richard. That's going to break your records, I bet. Good idea, fellas. I don't know how far behind I am here. Right, right. Yeah. Hey, man, that got to love Thailand, guys. Let's give him some love, man. You guys got to check out that channel. I'm telling you, man. He's only got like 91 subscribers, I think, last time I looked, but just trust me. Just go watch the newest video, man. You're going to be like, okay. And Richard, you might want to talk to that old boy. He'd be a great guest for you, Richard. Got to love Thailand, guys. Got to check him out. Jumping on message now. Right on. You guys are on message, on point. How was the bar reopening? It was great. It's great, Chris. Well, I know. Don't worry, I did. Just from the plants and stuff, baby. It's all right. People don't care. There's dirt on the patio. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Got my big old Spidey Man cup. Wow. Jake's camera's still rolling, but that battery life on that GoPro Hero 8, it should be wrapping up pretty quick. So we'll just let it close wherever it closes. I didn't run it the whole walk, so he should have a little bit of battery left. But I don't like the battery life on the GoPro Hero 8. I'm just saying. My Hero 5 was much, much better on the battery life. But I got spares and charging bank for it. But it kind of sucks, like when I'm riding with the biker groups and shit, because they don't stop, man. Once you meet up at the meeting point, you take off. I mean, you're not going to stop for 100 clicks. Right? I mean, you're just not going to stop. So, the battery's going to die before I can, pull over the side, switch it, change an angle, do another battery, right? So mobile vlogging is not that easy. I'm thinking about checking into the Hero 9. Any of you guys know if the 9 has much better battery life? I'm pretty sure CJ got the 9. I need to ask him what the battery life is. I mean, I love the Hero 8. Great camera in every way. But the battery life is short term compared to the Hero 5. I can charge up those Hero 5 batteries in the same charger, stick them in the 5, and it'll roll for 2 hours on a battery. But I stick the exact same battery in the Hero 8, and 30 minutes maybe. And then the brand new batteries that came with the Hero 8 have a blue color, right? They're not all black like the 5 batteries. And so even those on full slow charge, right? About 30 minutes. That's like all I get. So Unless, and I mean, I got the screensaver, set to like 30 seconds, so not lit up. It's just literally recording video with no screen on, right? So you can't get any less battery use out of it the way I run it. But anyway, that's that. I'm the same. Rock on. Uh, chant. Yeah. I'll probably miss quite a bit of this conversation, but that's okay. Oh, I lost my place. Right on. Nice area, nice houses. Thank you. Right on. Right. Wrote down the reference number. Cool. It's an awesome place. If you guys ever come visit me, I mean, 500 baht a night. And then if you were staying for a week, you'd get it less than that. But I know she told me the month is 3,500. I can't, I mean, they're changing your sheets every day. It's like a serviced bungalow. So, I mean, it's just unbelievable monthly rate. That's cheap. And they're nice. And of course, you see the walks you can take, right? And you're only, as a crow flies, 6, 7 kilometers to the beach. So not a bad choice. I think you'll love that resort. And they do have a pool. They was working on it last time I was over there, but it might be finished now. I mean, it's a really well kept place. Very well kept. And they might even have cheaper than that on the hotel style rooms that are all in one building. I just know the bungalows were 500 a night, 3,500 a month. And that was with my wife asking without me around. So yeah, that's what I would do. I think they are on Agoda too. So if you click on the Google map, you can find them. Look by the Eastern Star Park, which is the huge golf resort very near here. Uh, and then come to the other side of the road and look for like Bonchang Resort, I think is what it says in the English. If that's what you guys were referring to, about 10 years ago, I about 2 blocks, built a house, kitchen building, front porch, overlooks the bush. Right. See, that's ideal, man. And that's what I see me and Yen doing, is trying to get something. But even if I don't buy the land, because here in our area, you're talking about a major investment on land, right? Major investment on. I don't want a mortgage, right? Well, if you could get a 30-year lease, I'm 56 years old. I mean, come on now, you know. And my wife is Thai, so she'll have all the protections. You get the rental protection. She can renew it, for 2 months. So it's just, we don't have children, and my daughters are going to be taken care of with, whatever assets I have in the United States at the time or whatever. So, that's kind of the way I look at it. I would have no reservation building a house like what Brock's talking about here on leased ground, because you can build a house low cost, right? We live outdoors anyway, so I'd want like this, right? This upper deck and porches like Brock's talking about. The indoors, we have way too much house for Ian and I here in this rental. I mean, it's great to have. We love this house, but as far as if we were going to build one, no, we wouldn't do this. So, but you can always, add on to this. So I'd like to have my man cave built separate. You guys know what I'm talking about. Little rooftop patio on top of the man cave and all, right? And yeah, if it was in an area where it had a beach view, ocean view, wouldn't that even be awesome? So there's stuff you can do cheap if you're willing to do something you would probably never do in your home country, which is invest and build a property when you don't own the land. You don't own the land. You're probably like, what? No, I'm not going to do that. But here, this is Thailand, and you got to consider that even the person you're leasing the property from is not going to be around in 90 years, right? So it's going to be their heirs that end up with the house that you built or whatever, right? So, I mean, we all go out in the same box, right? Or urn of ashes, either way. So, to me, it's like you can do a 30-year lease for literally, I mean, I've heard stories where you could rent land 30 years for like 10,000 baht a year for a nice spread of land. I mean, that's like cheap, right? So, you're just paying rent on your land, but you got a guaranteed 30 years with no increase, and then no more than a 3% on the next 30 years, something, right? And they even do that on a lot of land down at Phuket. And Phuket is, like everybody knows, the most expensive area of Thailand, even more expensive than Bangkok as far as real estate and cost of living. Phuket is, a lot closer to Europe, right? They got their own international airport. So, yeah, it's huge. But you hear stories about people doing those long-term leases. And some guys build, 4 million baht homes on leased property. They don't care, right? They want something here and now for the rest of the years of their life. And whatever happens to it after that, they don't care. And their family back home's already got, they gave them all the years and raised their kids and did all that, right? So, yeah, live for today, that's the way Thai people do it. And a lot of people say I would just never. I mean, I can't imagine spending, say 50,000 USD to build a house on land that I don't own, and my wife doesn't even own it, right? But when you look at it from the other way, it's like, well, I mean, but you can actually do it and do it cheaply and have the same thing as if you did own the land. But then when you're dead, somebody else owns it. Like, what's the difference, right? Who cares? But thanks, Brock, for telling us that, because that kind of led me into what we're thinking about doing. It's just a long-term lease, and then, the way you get the landowner to agree to that is they know that you're going to spend money on their property, right? You don't have rights to that property other than the lease agreement, right? So that's why it's much more affordable. Oh, cool. There's a location. Thanks, Brock. That's an interesting story. There's so many people that have so much experience here in Thailand, way more than me, you know what I mean? Bad Badgers built the house, a lot of people. So, I've watched a lot of videos, and of course, now I'm following I'm following Thai Girl Gift and Foreigner Joe very closely. Of course, very interesting stuff. So, and I watched a lot of Bad Badgers stuff, right? And some of you guys know, I mean, I grew up in the restaurants. My mother was a restaurant manager, but my father was a craftsman, and his main thing was flooring of any kind. And he was very famous in Kansas City as a carpet installer or whatever. Back in the disco era, all the big, huge bars in Kansas City with carpets on the walls and ceilings and crap. Yeah, he was the guy. He was the man. One of probably, I'd say, top 5 in Kansas City for installers. Craftsman of anything, soft goods, hard goods, whatever. It went on the floor, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, marble, carpet, you name it. And he would do like the big trucks, custom trucks and custom vans. And that's where you go in and put carpet on the dome roofs and all. It takes a lot of skill and razor blade work to cut all that carpet in. And then you spray glue it. And that glue is very, very bad for you. And you're confined in it's crazy, crazy high skilled stuff. So when I started working with my father, we went in business together. We had a company called S&S Installation Specialist. And then when he retired, he got throat cancer and he retired. I just went to Scottsdale Ceramics. So I just went to marble and tile. That's all I did. That's all I did. And yeah, I've done Roman tubs. I've done snail showers. Anything you've ever seen as far as the most intricate, massive shower, I've done it, whether it's mosaics or marble or whatever. Done it with my own hands, So I value following people that are building homes, So in other words, like CB Media is a car guy, right? And he knows his stuff, and he really is entertaining. And what a superb channel, right? Kudos to Chad. But I'm the opposite. I'm the guy that knows construction, So, but I know nothing about block wall construction, because that just wasn't my gig, right? I mean, I can do block wall stuff as far as making showers, but building homes out of block walls the way they do it here in Thailand and the way they dig their footings out and put all their rebar in, right? I mean, we don't do anything like that. And I was residential, not commercial. So, I mean, I became a general contractor and overseeing people from all trades. And that's why I can do woodworking. I can do trim work. I can do a lot of stuff. I can do plumbing. I don't do electrical, but anyway, I oversaw guys for a long time, and you got to have respect for the craftsman, right? And that's what always bothered me. I deal with clients that were, lifestyles of the rich and famous and interior designers and builders and all that would turn their nose down on the craftsman, really, really got me. But I was kind of the guy that, it's the middleman in all of that. And, very successful, raised 4 daughters doing that. So it's very interesting to me. And, so Yin and I would like to do something like that maybe, but we're in no hurry. We're real content. And we signed a year lease that ended, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever it was. And we're on a month to month here. So we're flexible, and we really like our location of the open mic. And you guys know there's a lot of property right there by the open mic. It's the same owner. So there might be something coming like that, but I'm glad Brock mentioned it, man. So anyway, I've been rambling. Great job. Right on. Right. Just get back there. Right, Brock? Pulling for you, brother. Pulling for you, man. Pulling for everybody. There's got to love. Thank you for that, Mr. Mitch. Sister Claire in the house. Sorry, sister. I was rambling. Always enjoy your videos, young man. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm glad you enjoy them very much. And I know that you've made some comments on the Dan videos too about, to me, the takeaway is what are humans learning from Dan? Not, not what is Dan learning, but what are the humans learning, right? Which you can tell he's had mistreatment from some humans. So I appreciate all those comments and stuff, sister, and really grateful that you're part of this audience. There's Richard. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. He is on it. He is on it. Hey, Mr. Mitch, can you find the link to Thailand by Jake? You may have already posted it, brother. But Thailand by Jake, if you guys would like to subscribe, it's a channel made for children, so you'll never be able to make any comments on the channel. But if you like to follow some of the videos, you saw some live feed today of him making his 3rd vlog. So I'll help him put that together. And yeah, I appreciate you guys subscribing to Thailand by Jake. Okay. And okay. Oh, where was that? Jump. Okay, I'm almost catching up. Whoa, no, I'm not. I'm way the hell behind. Okay, all right, there we go. All kinds of links. Robert Mack, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Robert Mack. Guys, gotta give Robert Mack some love, man. Take care. Thank you. Thank you, William. Chris, have you been feeling, seems like you are always busy. Yeah, Chris, very much busy, but I needed it. I needed the distraction because my heart is in America for obvious reasons. I think many of you know that, I lost a grandson. So busy hands are happy hands. Idle hands are the devil's playground. And I need to keep busy right now until I can get home. Oh, yeah, Andy, exactly. And the thing about Thailand, like they already had all of these plans in the works, right? Pre-pandemic, right? The EEC, the Eastern Economic Corridor, the massive high-speed rail system that's going to connect all the major airports. They're expanding the SkyTrain all over Bangkok. It's spreading out to the suburbs now. I mean, it's just amazing what's going on. The expansion of Utapao Airport, right? So they've had all this stuff going on. So the downtime that everybody sees the devastation in the areas where 80% of the jobs are in the tourism industry, right? We all know the areas. But that, when that switch does get turned back on, and it will, right? Those people are going to be traveling again. It's going to return to normal. Thailand during that downtime has had so much massive infrastructure improvements that people are going to be shocked. Like people that haven't been to Pattaya Beach since, say, pre-pandemic, right? Never seen all the metric tons of sand they hauled in there from First Road all the way to Walking Street, right? I mean, you're just going to see all kinds of amazing stuff. And then I shared a link to a futuristic design video on YouTube about Utapao Airport when it's completed. Guys, you got to watch it. It's very futuristic airport. So that's, think about all of that stuff's going to be ready. So the people that think that Pattaya's dead and all those areas, I mean, I get it. There's a lot of suffering, a lot of Thai people without jobs. I'm never going to underplay it. I get that. But it's going to bounce back. It's going to be better than it ever was. I mean, they're going to be ready, and it's going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of competition to get the international traveler back in, right? You see Vietnam making moves, different countries coming up with different styles of visas to make it really easy. So once we get, into this vaccine era a little further and the ASQ goes away, look, I mean, Thailand's already got that special tourist visa, guys. You could never come to Thailand on a 90-day tourist visa and renew it twice without leaving the country. Now you can. So they have done things, they pre-position themselves here. And I just think that, it's 4 years was the completion of the high-speed rail connection to Utapao Airport and the new runway. Now, I'm not sure about all the new maintenance wing and all that part of the airport. That may be, going on for an extended period of time, but that's all. Those are contracts that were signed like a year ago, right? Those are officially done, and you got big companies like CP in Thailand, right? CP pork, CP chicken, but they own a ton of 7-Elevens and all the Tesco's and all kinds of stuff, right? And they have big, massive, large excavation construction companies, right? So they're involved. There's other companies involved. So yeah, and that's why I try to tell people, like, I don't follow the news that well. I mean, I got my English sources and I try to read up on things, but it's enough for me to keep track of what's going on with my local situation during this time where we just had all these restrictions, and we still have restrictions, right? We're ordered to close at 11 p.m. right now, or normally last call would be midnight, and then you could be open till 2. So you could sell a bunch of buckets of beer or 2-for-1 cocktails right at last call. And, they're not going to hassle you if you're not closed until 2. So, but anyway, I mean, when that normal returns, man, this area is going to be epic. Like I could actually see me selling the open mic in 4 years after the airport's completed and everything that you can. I don't even know. Like I was telling you, Dangerous to Big Mouse, that local real estate agent, and he is the lead guy. Okay, he's from Hawaii, American from Hawaii, right? Pilot, Air Force, right? I believe Air Force, maybe naval. Could be wrong. Could have been a Navy pilot. Sorry about that. But anyway, great guy, and so all the Thai staff are under him, right? And he can help people with buyer protection and all the things that you would seriously be concerned about when you're going to invest in buying here. And I think they're getting ready to buy some real estate too, him and his wife. And they got a huge office right up here on the main drag, right on the corner, like 3-story building, just an immaculate real estate agency here in Banjong. So, but we didn't do any of that, right? We just rented a place, but we own the corporation and we own the name. And so if it turns into something big and I just want to bail, right, I don't think I'd have any problem getting buyers with that kind of established customer base at that point, right? So anyway, I'm just saying, man, renting's not, how can you go wrong? We didn't invest anything we can't lose, and you're still just renting. Like I can unscrew the bar and remove it and bring it here to my yard. Like, you know what I mean? There's things you can do. You're not married to anything, but we really love the owners of the property. And if we can make more agreements with them on the same plot of land, which is a big, big area of land, right? Be able to walk out the door and go to work would be really cool too. You know what I mean? That would be really, really cool. I could handle living right there at Pala Beach. Yeah, sounds about right. The sooner. Thank you, God. Let me catch up. Rambling. Boy, I'm rambling today. I guess my day off and I slept really good last night. Really, really worn out and tired. Yeah, don't be all doom and gloom about it. Right. Yeah, 30 years is a long time, isn't it, Mr. Mitch? But I understand the people that say that are totally opposed to that. They're like, you're smoking crack if you think that I'm going to rent land and build $100,000 home on it. Like what? They just, we all have that mindset. A landowner in your home country is much different than being a property owner in a foreign country. Let's just say 400 square block in Melbourne, Australia, can range from 250,000 to 500,000. Oh my God. Real estate is expensive in Melbourne, if you guys didn't know. Thank you for that, Bruce. Yeah, save those locations. Mr. Mitch has got to be like king. Would you like to have Mr. Mitch as your general manager or something of your business if he'd be willing to do it, right? Like not just a bookkeeper, but the guy that just put everything on spreadsheet and really could pull up everything for you instantly. Hey, Mitch, how much Jack Daniels did I buy last night? Right? Bang, there it is. Like I can only imagine as much as he does for all channels and stuff, that the stuff that he has saved, like his brain is connected to his cloud on his massive computer bank, right? It's just amazing. So good stuff, man. I am back. Hello. Thank you, Got the Love. He is back. We were talking about you. So it's probably a good thing you left the room. Exactly. Exactly right, Andy. But I mean, isn't that true everywhere? What does it mean by lose it? You know what I mean? We're all going to lose it. We're all going to die, right? So, I mean, if you're the kind of person that's worried about inheritance to family, but I mean, yeah, but I mean, you make it sound a little scary, Andy, because like when you talk to, Dangerous to Big Mouth, the guy that's got a real estate company and coordinates with real estate companies all over the kingdom. He's based here in Bonchong, but he got listings all over this country, right? So he really knows his stuff. And so why not pay the fees, get the professionals? They got lawyers on staff. You got buyer protection here. You're not going to lose it. I mean, there is no losing it, Andy, to be honest with you, unless you just, like, I mean, you hear the stories about the guys that, bought a condo in Pattaya that a bar girl showed them. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe that didn't work out. But I mean, no, reality is there's very safe investments here in Thailand. Not only am I not losing, I'm gaining. And all I've done so far is rent. But, you know, I mean, Thailand's Thailand's got a very, very, very bright future, guys. It's always been a jewel of Southeast Asia. I mean, we know that. It's the land of smiles. We know that. People love it, and it's been documentaries made about it ever since, back in the Vietnam era and stuff of the involvement of Westerners here and the allies that, that still have such great relationships with Thailand, right? So, I mean, it's a solid investment. I mean, I get what you're saying, Andy, but there's a little bit of overplay on that. Like, I mean, I wouldn't invest anything like creating a business like I did if you couldn't afford to lose it, right? Definitely. But as far as like real estate and actually purchase something, long-term stuff, there's all kinds of buyer protections. There's, you say the foreigners can't own land. Well, you need to talk to people that know, that are in it to protect you, right? That have completely fluent Thai speakers that are completely fluent in English, right? So you're going to have copies of contracts in both Thai and English with correct translation. There's no confusion about what you're doing with your money. So, I mean, there's properties for sale in gated communities with man caves and pools. They're already there, ready to go. So I know people that would come over here and drop 100 grand on a property like that and not have any reservations, because that's what you do. You pay the fee to the professionals that are going to protect you with your purchase. You don't walk in on your own and get the wrong price and be dealing with, a third party and all this nonsense. There's really smart ways to do things here. And anybody that doubts the future, the economic future of Thailand, I think you're misreading the tea leaves, man. You got to separate the devastation to all international tourist destinations and what is going on the ground here in Thailand. You can't take away from these major, major investments, infrastructure, commercial buildings, residential, massive residential, modern, high-tech, smart homes in smart tech, high-tech villages, right? With all buried utilities in the whole 9 yards, guys. It's going on all over, just in a short distance from your view. So, I mean, I wouldn't look at it as rolling the dice, man. If anybody decides to throw their money at something here in Thailand, don't. I mean, there's always a ring of truth in those stories, right? There's a lot of people that got, the raw end of the deal, as we know, but don't make the mistake they did. Don't hire somebody, man, right? Hire somebody, pay the extra money, and there you go. There's no confusion about what you're buying, who owns it, what's the deed, what's the taxes, what's the, mortgage payment, are you paying cash, right? But like, you can finance here, you can do all sorts of stuff. that is cool. Got to love Thailand. That is cool. That is cool. Well, I'm sure that Foreigner Joe will find your channel, right? I know he sees some of my community tabs and stuff. Yeah, he watches my videos sometimes too. He's a busy guy, obviously, but yeah, I'm sure you're a fan of him, and that's cool. You guys got it going on at the same time. Very interesting stuff, guys. Good channels over here. Had to check. Oh, tell me that ain't true, Mr. Mitch. Where you living at? Land of the free? And check your ID. Okay. Are you did you buy any plane tickets through Bank of America? I mean, are you under investigation, sir? No, just joking, guys, but man, crazy stuff. You guys know I'm no politics, no religion, but you can't help but chuckle like it's madness, some of the stuff that's going on. Glad it's not here. There's no politically correct nonsense here. This country's for Thai people. You don't like that, don't move here. But it's for Thais. And you're not going to multiculturalize this country. Not going to happen. They're very tolerant, very good-hearted people. In Thailand, if they say Farang Jai Di, sir, you have graduated to being a Thai. Okay? Jai Di means good heart. And every adjective of emotion and feeling in Thailand, you use the word Jai, which means heart. And Thai people, seriously, so somebody says, like I got all of my neighbors and all the Thai people, my customers and all the Thai people that I've gotten to know here, you know, they tell everyone, you know, all of their Thai friends, you know, Kun Thomas Jai Di, you know, and that's it, guys. You're in the club. So, yeah, man. I love the stories about the people that have been there and done that and built it, right? And have the same interactions, pleasant with all of their business dealings, even the frustrations of immigration. They've never been overwhelmed. It's always been a pleasant experience, but you know, everybody has a different approach to things. And early on in my time in Thailand, I was not the guy I am now. You know, I get frustrated real easy with all the miscommunication and lost in translation, and I don't understand what are they trying to. What do they want DNA from me? I mean, but once you get a handle on it, you get it, and then you're a supporter of the, let's say, restrictions for foreigners to but just come in here and buy up property and have the same rights as Thai. You know, I like those protection laws. I don't care if you call Thai people racist or whatever you want to call them. I call them smart. What I call them, sovereignty should be respected and appreciated, you know, and I think that's why a lot of people are going to make the leap this time for sure, right? They may have been here or not been here or whatever, but they're done with their home countries in a lot of aspects, and they want to go to a place where, you know, the natives are first, you know, Thailand first, man. That's just the way it is here. I support it. I'll pay the extra fee because I'm foreigner, and I'm not going to complain about it. Like, I'm still getting a massive bargain with my money here. It's just, you know, Thai people are getting a discount. It's not, you know, robbing foreigners. It's just, you know, it's just the way I look at it. I didn't see things that way when I got here. It took me a while, right? But it's just the way it is, man. And it's a unique place in the world. And let me tell you, I know people, Thai people that have traveled the world, and they didn't know how unique their country was until they did travel the world. And, you know, they were always proud to be Thai, but after you taste a lot of the other cultures and you come back here, you got a really good sense of how unique your country is. So, all right. Thanks for that, Brock. You guys rock. Oh, wow. This is awesome. Right, right. It's awesome, Brock. See how many people get to know each other through these live stream chats? It's just great stuff. So even if the host is rambling on, you don't have to pay attention to all that. You can be reading this stuff over here, you know? It's cool. Right, right. It's just up to the person, Chris. I'm not saying it's for everyone, you know what I mean? But to me, I mean, logically, what difference does it make? What do you want? The mineral rights? I mean, what you want to be a landowner in Thailand? Is that, you know, or do you want to be a property owner? You own the house while you're living there. it's not going to be taken away from you, right? Like, there is law and order here, folks. There's attorneys that work on your behalf. You're not going to sign anything that's not completely understood and you agree to it, right? So rest at ease and live and design your own little house. And, Yin and I would just build a ranch style, single level with a wraparound porch would be ideal. And then a separate man cave. Not that big, but you could do that cheap. I mean, I'm not going to do the labor. I might actually do some of the artwork on the ceramic and marble, but I think it'd be fun. And there's a lot of guys, you know, like Brock and Got to Love Thailand and 400 Joe and Bad Badger and so many more that we don't even know, that don't even have YouTube channels, right? That have done this in Thailand. And it's very interesting, whether they bought the land or they leased land or however they did it, right? Yeah, I agree. Kanchanaburi is awesome. I haven't been there. I sure watch a lot of movies from over there. You and I haven't traveled that much yet. There you go. Okay, everybody. Oh, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad the subscriber count's going up, man. Looky there. I think he went up 5. Rock on, man. That's what it's all about. We got your back. We got your back. Got to Love Thailand. It's all good, man. Anybody watches your channel is going to know. This guy's awesome. We can do that, Mr. Mitch. Come on, guys. Let's grind it out. Okay. Jake, Thailand by Jake probably hasn't subscribed yet. Brock, Got to Love. Yeah. So come on, guys. Let's push it over 100 on this stream. Keep track of that. Mitch, Badger, let's get him over 100. Why not? Oh, Bad Badger just did it. He's the 100 sub. Right on. That's all good, man. Times 10's all we need now, guys. Times 10. Check out his newest video and share that on your Facebook or whatever, right? Let your subscribers and also your Facebook family and friends, know, right? I think a lot of us don't share enough, sometimes. Why not, right? Why not? I mean, all you're doing is putting the link up there and say, hey, check out this new channel, right? It's all good stuff. And, we've done this before and helped people get over 1,000. I had help getting over 1,000. Johnny and Joe, and No Time to Be Sad, and Thai Girl Gift, and all that, right? And then I got to meet Julian Glasser. I got to meet James. I got to meet CJ, and it's just, I haven't met Bad Badger yet, but feel like I have. So it's going to happen soon. Stay tuned for that. And let's just say it's got something to do with moto vlogging. But the Badger and the Triple T going to be together pretty soon, guys. Pretty soon, pretty soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. But this is good stuff, man. Anybody, and Mr. Mitch knows this, anybody that's a mod, and I think Bad Badger, you're a mod too. I have a lot of mods on the channel. And I like to do that because somebody may have a link to a channel that's, new or whatever. And Mr. Mitch, and you guys know, without even asking me, can I post this link on your live stream? May not have a big audience watching, but we get pretty good playback. We got 25 people in the house, right? So, somebody sees a link up there, somebody they never heard of, clicks over and smashes that subscribe and the bell, and then starts getting notices of when and you can watch a video or two and decide if it's for you. Not everything is your cup of tea, right? I mean, I got friends that I really like. I don't really watch all their videos, right? It's just to each their own on what you watch, but sure doesn't hurt to subscribe regardless, right? So I think it's all good, and it builds like that family feeling in our community, that we've talked about many times before. Many times before. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep you much longer. I hope you, if you haven't seen my latest vlog of the Silver Lake wine, it's Australian wine made in Thailand. So check out that newest vlog. Leave me a comment and a thumbs up if you want. Up to you. But I played. I laid down the ballad of Curtis Lowe, and you guys know. I mean, I can't sing, let alone come close to Ronnie Van Zant. Are you kidding me? But anyway, I try not to over sing it, and I love playing the song on the guitar. I prefer to have an actual vocalist, but I like playing it. So I laid that down and put that track on the drive out to Silver Lake, which is Mr. Mitch's old stomping ground, right? So it's about a 4 minute song, something like that. I just let it run. You know, all the clips early on have no volume, and until you get to the turning point where we turn to go to the winery there, right past the Coffee Wars, which is the big airplane hangars. I mean, the airplanes themselves that are big coffee cafes. A lot of vlogs made there. But anyway, right past there is where we go to live audio, and we go buy the wine. But yeah, that's Mr. Mitch's old stomping grounds. But got hit with a copyright. I uploaded it as unlisted, all right, with the monetization on. Slam copyright. And I thought, whoa, was there music playing inside the winery? I didn't remember hearing music inside the winery, right? So then I went and looked at the analytics of the copyright. You know, it said see details, right? And sure enough, it was Ballad of Curtis Lowe. And I'm like, what in the crap is going on? Because I some of my older videos, when I was visiting Foreigner Joe, I did a vlog on Prachuap. I've never been there before, so it was the first time for Yin and I. It's such a beautiful, amazing area where Joe lives. Incredible, guys. Just incredible. So I filmed this little video, and I think I actually sung the song, and it's just like horrible vocals, but it's Wish You Were Here, right? Pink Floyd tune. So I'm playing the guitar and singing. No copyrights, right? And many other times I've played cover songs and never got hit with a copyright. So used to, you know, I could play covers, and I know I'm not I'm not. It's not hitting the automatic algorithm where it sounds like the original Curtis Lowe tune. I mean, no way. So I think it's just like they're cracking down. And James did a vlog about copyright stuff now on YouTube. But anyway, you know, happy to share with the Van Sant family. But right, take off. Uh-huh. Okay, okay, good. Thank you, baby. Can you get me in the office? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that face. Hey, we got all of your nose, Brownie. Can you guys just tell by looking at her that she's an aggravating little crap? She's really intelligent, but she is an aggravating little crap. When we get home, she she uh she just goes crazy. Crazy. But she's potty trained and everything now. You see this kind of Dalmatian spotting, right? Her dad is the alpha male in one of my videos up at the White Sand Beach that we like to go snorkeling at over in Chonburi. So she's from Chonburi, but her dad's black and white, and his chest is really deep. I mean, he's built all athletic and everything, and he's got that black and white on the chest, same as her. So I know for sure that's her dad, and then we know who her mom was because that's who we stole her from. But there was like what, six puppies? Seven, eight. Brownie was number eight. So we took one of eight puppies, and it's a dog eat dog world out there because there's a lot of big packs of dogs. So chances of puppies surviving out there are not really that great. So it's a good place to adopt one. And yeah, we got her to be the bar dog. You know, Yin's tried to bring puppies home for a while, and I'm always like, no, we have Jake and Blackie, right? But then after we had the bar, and she's like, oh, look at this one. I'm like, well, we don't have a bar dog. And she's just too much of a pain in the rear, you know, too much puppy in her to keep at the bar, if you know what I'm saying. Got to keep her tied off or she's going to drive you absolutely insane, and still drives you insane when you got her tied up. So anyway, now we have Dan, the bar dog. So we don't need Brownie, the bar dog. And she aggravates the crap out of Jake. Jake? Elena? Oh, Okay, come here, Jake. Come. Let me check this camera. Are you still recording? Come here, buddy. Brownie, leave him alone. Eh? No, battery's good. Battery's good. Perfect, Jake. I wonder where you closed at, brother. Huh? Where'd you close it at? Was you eating, drinking a big old sloppy drink of water, or what was you doing, huh? Okay, let's take it off. Oh, good. All right, Jake, you're free. You're free. You're free. You're free. Go, 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 go. That's just my Thai family. We're a family of five. Family of five now. This one, this one may get kicked out. You're a baby. Jake's all jealous. Say, I used to be grandma's baby, and now it's this aggravating brown dog. We had white and black, and then we ended up having to get a brown one. What did you get all over your nose, Brownie? Eating flowers or what? You need to go clean your nose. She's really good. Rocky's number one, though. Rocky's number one. Rocky's number one. Oh, Rocky's number one. Good girl. Good girl. Huh? You tell him. You tell him. I like love. Good girl. So I wear a skull, but I'm really a lover. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Whoa, we're way over. Almost an hour and a half. Probably will be an hour and a half by the time I say goodbye. Christopher, thank you for coming in. Sorry I wasn't watching the chat too much, guys. Thank you, Bad Badger, for welcoming people. Hey, Christopher, Mr. Mitch, ZZ Top. Right? So I guess, yeah, I forgot I was talking about that. I guess all my covers are going to get copyrighted now. So I'll just have to do some of my original stuff. I have some original stuff that doesn't even have words to it, but it's my own music creation. You know what I mean? My own chord progressions and stuff like that. So, but crazy, man. You guys know if you listen to the video, it's not even close to the original, right? And there's no lead or anything. It's just rhythm. Well, there's a little lead run there. Like, dun, 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 dun. One of my all-time favorite songs, Curtis Lowe. And so anyway, I guess, I mean, it's just the way it is. You guys know I don't do my channel for ad revenue anyway. So you're sharing. It didn't get blocked or anything. So I'm glad that, right? Didn't get a copyright block on the video, but it just says sharing. So whatever ad revenue the Van Sant family might end up getting off of my little bitty channel is not going to be much, but it's kind of an honor, when you think about it. It's like, wow, I'm sharing my ad revenue with the Van Sant family. I believe the widow is still alive. So that's cool. Not that it's ever going to add up to a hill of beans, but maybe buy a coffee with it, right? Buy a coffee on Triple T, man. Vienna. Yeah, man. Didn't it look like Vienna in that some of that video footage out there by the winery, man? It's crazy. Yeah, you saw that too, didn't you, Badger? Yeah. Yin says she's down there flowers. I just bought those new Valentine's flowers, and I guess maybe she stuck her nose in some fresh dirt because Yin just potted them. All right, guys, I think I'm down here caught up. Oh, thank you. Got to love Thailand. See you later, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to close out pretty quick anyway. Guys, a little walking tour. 4 dogs from 4 different families at my friend's house. I was worn out afterwards. I told them all that I wanted each of their dogs for 1 week, and they were right. Yeah, watching that many dogs that maybe don't get the discipline, right? Don't get taught. Ugh, exhausting. Can be exhausting. Yeah, I think that's what they call it. Is old man's beard, or that's kind of a nickname, right? That stuff grows. You don't have to water it. Like it just sucks in the moisture. It gets all of its nutrients from the air. Here's the roots, right where it's tied on, right? They're not cheap, but they grow pretty quick. Uh, we've got some big long ones like this one over here. And I like the way they take just an old grill off a fan, right? Just an old broken fan's all that is, right? Old broken fan. And then you just wrap those roots, right? All the way around. And I love it too. It's one of my favorite things. You know, mix that in with some orchids. She's got some orchids bloomed over here. We've got a lot of different colors of orchids. I love orchids. Sorry, guys, if you think I'm gay or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. I'm not gay, but I am totally down with the flower scene, man. I love flowers. I always have. I actually worked in a nursery for a while when I was a young man, about 13 years old. A summer job. I worked at a big nursery shop in Kansas City, and so I got to know all the different styles of flowers and everything. I forgot it all, but yeah, we got all kinds. You see our little fish bowls and stuff down there. We got all kinds of stuff planted, and there was quite a bit here. I mean, I love palm. It's just a cool neighborhood. I love these style of houses too. They call them Bali style houses. So the posts are all bulked up, bigger than what the posts need to be. Right? They kind of make everything look bulky. You can see the base of the poles. Have the big fat bases on them and stuff. So, and then the terracotta tile with the terracotta roof. It's definitely the Bali style houses. There's quite a few like that here in Thailand. It's definitely not a Thai style house, but there's a lot of them in Thailand like this. But I guess that's why they call them Bali, right? Like even the person that'll show you houses for sale or rent in a certain village, if it's a Bali style village, they'll tell you, hey, I've got some houses in a Bali village, right? And that's what this is. It's called Sri Suk. And I don't know the translation of Sri Suk. I know it means something because you see Sri Suk a lot. So a lot of Thai words have, or Thai names have a lot of meaning. She's in paradise, guys. Got wind blowing in her nose. Got a good view. Smell of cats in the air. And she does not like cats at all. So we've had a few of them get in the yard before, and yeah, things go bad real quick. Blackie is 10 times as fast as Jake. Not even kidding. 10 times as fast as Jake. Brownie might be even faster than Blackie when she gets finished, though, because I mean, her dad is stout, and look at the way she's built. You know, and she's real short hair. She probably has a like terrier or some kind of wire breed, right? Whatever they call them. But yeah, I got all these little fish pots, and that's the rose moss. Rose moss does real well. It can be seasonal. Right now, it's not their peak blooming time, but and we've been real busy, so it's kind of hard to keep track of your yard and your garden stuff as much as what we did before we had the business, right? You can see the little bonsai style trees they have here in Thailand. These are really cool. We keep it trimmed up pretty well. It's due for another trimming now. And this is my wife's personal spirit house. Is where she brings fruit and food out here and sets it down and lights the candles and does all that. You got to respect that, guys. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm a Christian, but I have a lot of respect for the Buddhist teachings and everything correlate same way. Be a good person kind of thing. And then we planted this tree. This big pot was here. Damn near broke my back moving that thing. It wasn't even full of dirt, but I got it over here where I wanted it, and then filled it up with dirt from landscaping and stuff from the yard, soil, right? Now we got a nice little shade tree out here. That's just yeah, we've been here 17 months, and I didn't plant it first thing. It's probably about a year old. And there was nothing but a little low sprout. You can see I don't know what kind of tree it is. Long Sans watching, he could probably tell you, any Thai person probably tell you immediately what kind of tree it is. I think it does bear some fruit of some kind, but it's pretty dang tall already. So yeah, you can see this is like the fall season, right? This is the time of year where you do all your raking and stuff. So got a bunch of stuff raked up there, and Yin cuts back all the banana style flowers here. These are really beautiful flowers, but you cut them back during dry season if you really, really want a nice fresh group of flowers come rainy season. You cut them back, and then I like this dual little palm here. Like I want to tie a little mini hammock on it for looks or something, put a little statue. It looks like a beach view, right? And it gets big old flowers. You can see they're dried up now, but it gets big old hanging flowers on it. Crazy. There's two of them there, and you can see how one's just like fell down early on, but it's growing like a weed. So yeah, I'd like to tie a little hammock there. I just think it'd look cool. And then this tree is like a jasmine tree or something. I know it smells like jasmine. It gets white flowers on it. I think right at no, it might be fixing to flower now. Yeah, I think it's fixing to flower now. Think it's yeah towards the end of dry season they flower, but it smells so good and all that fragrance goes into your house. And then like this stuff's awesome. Don't ask me to tell you what the name of it is, right? But this was here, like, and so was the tree. I mean, there was quite a bit of shrubbery and stuff here, but there hadn't been anybody living in the house, I think, in a couple of years. So nothing had been maintained. And I haven't cut the grass in a while, but it's been dry season. So you can just let the stuff grow up here, in dry season, let it seed out a little bit because, it's not growing fast or going to overwhelm you or anything. But yeah. And then, if we bought this house here, say, I would power wash all these walls and paint that up. But we added the fencing. You see the fencing on top. That's that fiber weatherproof boarding, right? With metal pegs drilled into the block wall, right? So we added this all the way around our house because Blackie can jump very well, and so now she's not jumping out, going killing cats and stuff. So yeah, we added that, but I would power wash all that. But you see the Bali style. I mean, this is you've got the round wing. See, it's all rounded, so it's like a rounded bay window area. And I really like the way the windows push out. We almost never run the air conditioning. We got a big, huge air con in here in the living area. It's like I don't know, 20,000 BTU or something. It's a huge one, and here's the outside that goes with the right here for the living area. We rarely run it. Maybe sometimes in the hottest time of the year, but we normally only run air at night when we sleep. We just acclimate it, and when you live close to the coast like this, you get a lot of breeze. See the wind today. You got a good breeze, right? Got a nice palm in the yard there too, and I mean it's just really cool. So they cut down all these palms. There were several planted here, and they were all dead. So they come and cut all those out when we signed the contract. They really came in and did a lot. But yeah, I would power wash all this block wall and then paint it, paint it up and maybe do some murals and stuff on it. It'd be really cool. And you don't need anything bigger than that for a side yard, and of course you could replant. I wouldn't plant palm trees, but you could replant in all those planting spots. You could plant something pretty nice, maybe some vine that would grow up and make a arch or something there. So you could definitely do some more greenery out there. And then you just got this little strip on the back of the house. You can see how low the wall is here. Why we really had to put the higher fencing on it. What are you doing? Huh? You look funny with your nose all dirty. Well, this is steps that comes off of the back kitchen out here. It's got nice big under the house storage. I mean, the floor is way up there, so it's a pretty thick crawl space. So you can get to all the plumbing and I've got a bunch of big ladders and stuff shoved up underneath there, right? So that's kind of nice to have. And then, there's the air condition for. Trying to think of what bedroom that is. Oh, that's the spare bedroom right there. It's the spare bedroom. And then I love this rock that they did here. It's kind of like fireplace rock. For no particular reason other than design. So yeah, just got a little narrow backyard, and you come around and got a nice jackfruit tree here, and we don't keep up with it. We're the worst in the world about this jackfruit. We just really don't. We've taken a few and harvested, but right now you can see that pretty much all of them rotted. So that's good. It's got all the weight off of it. We need to get in here and trim it up and stuff. But yeah, it does produce a lot of jackfruit, which is the largest fruit in the world, from what I understand. They get big. And then right after the jackfruit tree, you have the underwater big holding tank here. So there's an underwater tank here for your drinking water and a pump system. Now, we never use it because the city water pressure here is fantastic. But this is like the backup system in case the city's ever weak, or city water goes out. You've got storage water you can use in a pump system. But it's probably the motor and everything needs to be maintained because we never ever use it. We've just never had any problems. Huh? I know, it's okay. I see all the jackfruit has fallen. And then we've got a kaffir lime leaf bush right here. So Yin cooks a lot with kaffir lime, and I love it. You can't make tom yum without kaffir lime. It just wouldn't be the same. Gimbal, you're about ready to. So this is kaffir lime, and you got to be careful because it's a thorn bush. So yeah, you just pick one of those off there. But you learn that this is in a lot of Thai food, the soups and stuff that you pour over ice. And you don't want to make the mistake of biting into one of those, right? The Thai people don't remove them like we put bay leaf and then we take the bay leaves out so that nobody bites into the bay leaf. But all that stuff's still in there with the galang gal and the lemongrass and all this stuff that you don't want to eat is in your tom yum in different soups, right? But once you figure out that you're not supposed to eat that, you understand why they leave it all in there because the flavors are amazing. When you get kaffir lime and then galang gal and lemongrass and all these different things that Thai people put, oh, it's just amazing. And then there's a lime, a manao here too. This is a manao tree. We actually have a few limes occasionally. It's really all little limes on, but there's a lime tree right there too within the kaffir bush. Lots of lime tree. And then I bought this little sheepy canopy here, and it didn't hold up in the storms. So we basically just got it blocking sun right now. It's the first motorbike I ever bought in Thailand right there, an old Honda Wave. Secondhand, 10,000 baht, you know what I mean? Still runs, still runs, still runs. I haven't had it fired up in a while, but anyway, yeah, this ideal was to have a nice canopy over here like the one I have on the other side. So you got some side yard here, and everything, and then you got the parking, the carports underneath that upper deck, right? So it's pretty cool design. I think we could probably buy this house for about 3 million baht, maybe 3.5 million baht, something like that. So 80, 90,000 USD, probably something like that would be the market on it. But I tell you one thing, the market's not going to get any cheaper. Right now is a buyer's market for sure. I'm hearing about people getting some good deals, but like I say, this area is growing so fast and so popular, and so many jobs in this area that it's real estate's never going to get cheaper. That's for sure. But one of the other cool features is this storage room underneath the steps over here. All right, the steps that go up to the patio. So they made the use of that, and it's really nice storage room. I got all my fishing poles and tools and stuff like that in here. And we've actually got 4 motorcycles, I do believe, guys. Oh, my wife, and then the old red, the old wave, the new wave, 125i, and then Blackie, right? So, we actually have 4. I don't know why. We need to do something with one of them, probably. We was going to use one for delivery, but now that we're all open with the dine-in, we don't really want to do delivery at the open mic. Now that there's no restrictions to dine-in, like, forget that delivery idea. And I'm not doing food panda or grab either. I'm not giving somebody 35% or charging customers 35% more. Either way. Yeah, we want people coming and visiting with one another. But here's the latest flowers. These are the Valentines. And they're not fancy, right? You guys know there's these local garden shops everywhere in Thailand. So it's 4 I just got her. And she's already potted them. They were just in little plastics. So I think that's where Brownie's had her nose there, Badger. And some new plantings. And then we get our bottled water delivered, right? We got the water cooler. So that's kind of how you do your Drinking water here in Thailand, a lot better than buying, packs of bottled water. You got water delivery service. They just drop it off at the gate, right? You leave your empty bottles out there and they drop them off, and nobody ever takes the bottles or anything, right? You just set your empties out there and you look out there and you'll have 3 full ones. So, yeah, and I got one of those little carts that we use at the bar. I bought 2 of them and we got one of them here because it's kind of handy to just push the cart out there and bring all 3 of them at once. Not exactly right, right? But anyway, yeah, got a good live tour of the house today, plus the walk with Jake, and I just kept it going because look at him. He's a star. Star. Jake, you're a superstar. All the children love you, Jake. You know they do. Just that look on your face. Huh? Huh? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. And since I already went an hour and a half, I'm like, well, gonna really jack up the chances of a much replay view time because it was already so long. So I rambled a little bit more. You can see we got a view of the lake from the lower porch here, but not as good as we used to. Like the lake comes all the way up to the road over here. So there's a lot of trees blocking quite a bit of lake there. Anyway, we'll go up here to the upper deck and close this thing out. Say hello to the people that have joined recently while I was walking around rambling, but pretty good tour of the yard there. My wife loves payanak. That's what you call these. They're not dragons, guys. They're snakes. They live in the water, not dragons. Got like a dragon head on them, but it's a snake body. So thinking like the Loch Ness monster kind of thing, right? Payanak. And then there's female, male version of naka, naki, naka, naki. My wife's favorite is a payanak. They're pretty cool. So they're definitely uniquely Thai or uniquely Theravada Buddhist. The Chinese, temples, they have the actual dragons. So a lot of people, they think, Chinese Buddhism, I think, is probably the most known by people that have never been to a Buddhist country. So you see dragon, right? You think Buddha, whatever, the year of the dragon, Chinese, right? So they see a Payanak in Thailand, they think dragon, but it's not a dragon, right? It's a snake. It's the water. It's the water spirit, the water god. There's a male and a female version of the water god. Said to live in the Mekong River, by the way, is where. And Thai people actually post up videos of footage of the Payanak. Yeah, like the Loch Ness stuff in Scotland. Yeah, Thai people actually post up videos, right, saying, hey, look, there's Payanak. And usually Mekong River footage, but sometimes you get the big reservoirs and other bodies of water. And Thai people are convinced that Payanak is not just a mythological creature. It's actually a real thing. So anyway, I just, every time I'm out shopping, if I can find a little trinket or a little piece of jewelry that has Payanak on it, then I know that would thrill my wife to death. So if you happen to get with a Thai lady, she might be the same. I think most Thai ladies really like Payanak or Naka, Naki. Well, that's a full tour. And if I could zoom in, you could see hotels. You might be able to see them anyway. Right in there. So those hotels are on the beach. So you can smell the salt in the air up here on the upper deck. Very grateful to be living here. Off. All right, Mitch. Thank you. I'm getting to do the same. Emails. All right. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Thank you very much. Ross and Rayong was in the house. It's pronounced kafer, not kaffir. Kafer. Kafer lime. Got it, Ross. Yeah, I love jackfruit myself, man. Like I say, we're just derelict, but we've been pretty busy. Got a lot of irons in the fires. And this is not jackfruit season now, right? That's why you see The ones that we didn't harvest are all brown and gone right now. Yeah, but yeah, it's amazing. It produces a massive amount of fruit. One tree, a massive amount. Care. All right, Christopher came in. Thank you, Christopher. Sorry I missed you, buddy. Okay, get to the office. Thanks for stopping in. Southern Moss, right? Okay, Southern Moss. That's the name. All right, there you go. You guys got that covered. All right. Yeah, you guys haven't checked out Ross and Ray Young. It's a cool channel too, man. And Ross has got Thai family and invested in a resort and everything. Great story, guys. Another great story of people that are investing and building and living out their lives here in Thailand with the utmost confidence, even during this time that we've all been through where, you know, tourism was shot and, everybody questioned what's going on, right? But yeah, there's a lot of people like Ross and out there, that you can talk to if you have reservations about investing when you get here, whatever, real life experiences, right? And we all probably have different opinions on the matter, but the results is what speaks volume, right? I mean, if somebody did make the investment, built the resort, did all these things, and the business is established and it may have struggled for a while, but the business is carrying its own, right? Then you got to say, hey, it's a doable thing for anyone. All right, guys, I think I caught up with everybody. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. And there's Ross and Rayong. He hung around and got Ross's channel up. Mr. Mitch, you rock. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'm going to close it out, man. Peace and love to everyone. Thanks for watching. Wow, almost a 2-hour stream, starting with some live action with Jake. So if you haven't subscribed to Thailand by Jake, go check that out and look forward to his third vlog coming up on the channel. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Mitch, and all the mods, Bad Badger, AZ, Ross. Thank you all. Thank you all. Had a lot of great people in. Christopher was in. Got to Love Thailand was here early on. Yeah, a lot of good people. A lot of good people. I'm sorry if I missed anyone that was in the chat. Christopher, Got to Love. I think pretty much covered everybody. We had people come in early that had to go, and understandable. It's a long stream, teacher. All right. Thanks a lot, man. Right here from Pala at the castle of Nam Yen. Peace and love to everyone. Triple T signing out. Thank you.